Birthday Hour, Birthday Hour Shy, Birthday Hour, Birthday Hour Shy, Birthday Hour, Birthday Hour Shy, Call Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Recall, Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim pushing his truth and sincerity, and those repenting up videos throughout the week, feeding the sheep. It's McQuah from the Trumpet and VA camp, and I'm going to get right into it. This is Isaiah 29:6. It says, Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh, Lord of hosts, with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest and flames of devouring fire. And right now, they got those fires over there, California. Earthquakes just passed. They had some in Mexico. They just had earthquakes. They just had storms, tornado warnings that have been going on, hitting places. Like, people have no idea that this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai visits in this place. Like, these storms are unnatural. They're talking about the crops. It's been so much rain that the crops haven't been able to grow properly. And you got all these blackouts. Blackouts? You had the electric companies and the gas companies turning off because they don't want basically don't want people in California right now, and they don't want things to get worse from the fire. People got to evacuate. Like, all these things are not normal. This is Yahweh Bashimi Al-Shah visiting this place because it's completely wicked. But it says severe storms knock down trees, knock out power, and stop SIPTA lines.
Epicenter of this storm. This is inside the cobblestones at Thornberry Community in Glen Mills. And as you mentioned, a dozen homes, we just got a new update. They're saying about 24 homes, if not more, that received some extensive damage. Of course, you got trees and tree branches down. This was a Halloween storm, so you got pumpkins and gourds that were thrown around. But this is the real damage up above. A number of homes here that received significant damage to their roofs, to their garages, and the second floor. This home here, the neighbor told us it sounded like a freight train coming in. They say the winds picked up real quick before midnight. It lasted for only about 30 to 60 seconds, but in that time, it knocked down trees going into driveways and into homes. We'll go to one home across the street here if you follow me. This was a garage. Now you can see right into it. You see those bicycles and the car parked there. The roof has collapsed into that garage. The garage door also coming off. The neighbor at this home, he tells me his ceiling even collapsed on top of him. A lot of the neighbors in this community had to leave, not only because of the power outages, but because there's just so much debris here. And with the winds that continue to pick up with gusts throughout the morning, some of that debris is flying around. So there was a shelter that was set up at the Glen Mills School. The Red Cross organized that. That's since been transferred over to the township, but a lot of people still out of their homes. And we spoke to some of them who said it was a really scary end of Halloween.
And it felt like a freight train coming through our house, and then just heard all kinds of wind, noise, rain.
I dove out of bed, and all the sheetrock from the ceiling fell right on the bed with all the insulation. So I had sheetrock laying on my back when I was on the floor.
Our deck was blown off, and then when I went outside, our roof was gone. Our neighbor's garage wall had fallen. It was kind of looked like Armageddon out there.
He said it looked like Armageddon. As you come back here live, you can see some of these fire officials, emergency management crews that are here at the scene. They're going to be assessing the damage in this area over the next few hours. They really need the sun to come up to tell exactly how much it is. But again, they're saying more than 24 homes affected in this part of Delaware County. We're live in Glen Mills. I'm Randy Gyllenhaal, NBC 10 News.
More than 24, so that's over 24.
The Honda CR-V is walks of the Honda CR-V is perfect for people from all walks of life. From the daydreamers to the night riders and the carpool.
So it says at least one family in Glen Mills area hid in a basement as storms damaged their home. Around a dozen homes in the Chalisa Court neighborhood were damaged. Some had walls torn off. The American Red Cross set up a shelter to help displaced residents. Significant damages from either straight line winds or a tornado. Yeah, it's a lot of things being going on right here. Watch this real quick. So it says evacuations were ordered in San Bernardino. Multiple homes were consumed by flames in San Bernardino area after a bushfire ignited early on Thursday and quickly grew to engulf 200 acres. The latest eruption, a wildfire in California. Here go an earthquake. It says deadly 6.6 earthquake struck the Philippines. It says a magnitude 6.6 earthquake struck the southern Philippines on Tuesday, leaving at least 7 killed and widespread damage. So Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is visiting this place. Heavy.
The Atlantic Ocean has long been the lifeblood of Keansburg, New Jersey. But as climate change drives rising sea levels and more severe storms, this water is increasingly a threat. Now, a new study suggests that globally, the number of people living on land at risk of coastal flooding could be 3 times what was previously thought. Here, where many lost everything in Superstorm Sandy, it's unwelcome news. Would you move because the sea level rises?
I would definitely move. I am going to move because of sea level rises at some point when my life is in a better position.
You can't fight the ocean.
No, Mother Nature wins. And we're at the effect of that.
My brother was telling me about an article in the paper that said in 30 years, Keensburg and Union Beach, those towns aren't going to be here anymore. And I find that sad. But I kid around and I say that I'll have oceanfront property, but it's really a sad thought.
That would be a worst-case scenario, but not impossible. To come up with these predictions, scientists have used a new digital model to more accurately measure ground elevations. And while it is bad news for places like Keensburg, the worst impacts are going to be felt in other parts of the world, in areas that are less developed and already more vulnerable to the effects of climate change. That includes countries like Bangladesh and Vietnam, as well as China and India.
So clearly you see Esau, so-called scientists and things, are starting to see this the sea level rising, and it's all over, and they saying it's gonna be worse in places like these. But the point is, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's finna destroy this place. He's getting ready to destroy this place. This is Ecclesiasticus 2:13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. So all you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans that don't want to get down with this truth, or the ones that are down with it, but they're not going to endure until the end, or don't want to endure, or faint it already, what are you going to? You're not going to be defended by Yahweh Shem El-Shai when its destruction comes, which is clearly destruction is pending. Anybody with eyes can see it. Okay, it's verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? So the ones that fainted and y'all not down with Yahweh Shem Yahshua no more, the ones that never got down, what are you going to do when Yahweh Shem Yahshua visit you? Okay, how you going to stop a storm? How you going to stop a fire? How you going to stop a tornado? Okay, how you going to stop the troops that are coming? How you going to eat if you don't take the microchip? Right? All these things that are coming. All these destruction, everything that's coming is going to be by the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And if you're not down with Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you are going to be shit out of luck. Okay? But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting up videos up throughout the week, feeding the sheep. Adawan, Ratazah, Atham, Yakal, Shalom.